TikTok, hey YouTube, it's us again.
What's happening, TikTok? What's up, YouTube? Back in the building with JessTalks, co-host AGDFEV, man.
Let's go. So I am excited once again for us to be going live and talking to you guys about friends. We stuck on friends right now for multiple reasons. Everybody got friends. Everybody is a friend. So what's your take on it, y'all? Tap in. Let us know if y'all have some input. If y'all want us to speak about something, and we will.
Yeah, because this second part, I guess we'll get into it that we really didn't cover last time is the closer the friend, I would say the harder the jealousy
Oh, oh.
because of the information that's shared
Thank you. Thank you.
and bouncing off each other. You going through this, you going through that. You my partner, I'm here for you. You here for me. How it's supposed to be, but somebody is always talking to somebody else and letting somebody else talk back to them.
The pillow talk.
That pillow talk, man. That pillow talk, man.
Well, so it ain't just for boyfriends and girlfriends and husbands and wives.
Oh,
It's friendships too.
It's friendships too. You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say, like, man, the crew of friends that I have, and I can actually call them friends.
Yeah.
We just on some grown up man shit to help each other out, to talk each other off the ledge, to talk each other up, and bring real life home situations in our conversation,
right.
to build each other up.
But it's not always easy, that's for sure.
Mm-mm. No, it's not easy, man. But the whole thing, like I say, everything starts with self and shit, what self accepts.
And so, what do they even mean? What you accept? What they mean? What you accept?
Do you accept the toxicity of this person from whom you're dealing with? Do you accept uh, what goes along with that drama, the mind frame, the mannerisms of that person? Do you accept all that just to continue dealing with whom you're dealing with, or have the partnership or friendship that you have? You know what I'm saying? It's your choice too. What's that song? I ain't. Oh, K Camp. K Camp.
What is
cut
it?
a bitch off.
Oh,
Let the cut that bitch off. And some men are bitches.
Man, that's deep. That's a real thing. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said like, how you be dealing with a dude that whine more than you, and that's this because like that's a real thing though. You sit there and you be thinking you'll be the one to be bitching as a woman, but it be them. They just always mad about something. It's always somebody else's fault. Somebody else did it. They can never hold themselves accountable.
Right, like Trip Fontaine say, man, you gotta take accountability yourself.
Yeah.
What up, Trip? Y'all in them conversations be going hard, man. Shout out. But yeah, as we started, man, shit, Any Given Day Entertainment sponsorship, Chris Products sponsorship,
yeah,
Rent Day Originals sponsorship, Original Clothes Dallas sponsorship, Positive Sounds equipment, rental equipment sponsorship.
That's fam, ain't it?
That's fam right there. That's fam bam. What up, big cousin Marvin? Let's see what I'm the little cousin coming to that. You see what I'm saying? So hey, here you go. We keeping it in the family, man. Then who we got? We got TikTok. We got YouTube in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got KERBonline.com with JessTalks in the building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We tapping in every Saturday from 6 to 7 p.m. Catch us on that.
Yes.
And KRB. Want to shout out to Miss Fee, the First Lady, and all the other DJs that's incorporated with it and the ownership. I appreciate you guys and ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, here we got an Amber Alert.
Somebody missing.
Yeah, in danger.
Stranger danger. Man, it's everything trying to act up ghetto on your cousin.
That's all right. We're gonna work it through. We work it through. But yeah, that's it's just the realness of the situation,
Oh
you
no.
know. And I wore a special shirt today too.
And what is that shirt about? What's that?
Man, fuck love, fuck you. Love you, fuck you.
All of them.
All of them together.
And you know what? I was reading it when you. Okay, yes, it's like
Yeah,
like a
love you,
heartbeat,
yeah,
almost like a
fuck you.
heartbeat.
Yeah. Cause we get like that at times.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Love and hate is very close.
Oh
Like
man.
you usually can't hate nobody unless you once loved
That's it.
them. Ain't that something?
Or you can hate them and not even know them because you love them.
Mm,
I give a situation. We had a show near Bay City when
okay.
I was doing my rap thing, right? And it was cold out there, and me and my partner had these white bomber jackets on. And we at the Waterburger and shit. So I'm sitting in the car, I'm looking, I'm chilling. He get out to go use the restroom. A nigga come approach him out of nowhere and just, nigga, you think you clean, nigga, you think you, you know. So I'm trying to listen and look, right?
Yeah.
So
Try to see
okay,
what's going on.
yeah, he don't know what's going on. So I exit the vehicle
Yeah.
and I walk up. I say, what the fuck going on? Oh, y'all niggas think y'all clean. I make that white jacket red. I say, well, let's make it red then. You see what I'm saying? Let's whatever you got on your mind, going on to get it off your mind.
Yeah.
But what it was is he saw us performing.
Oh.
He saw how we moved, and all he wanted was a handshake to say he met us. And that's how he came off to try to meet us. But he didn't know he was gonna get his shit busted open.
Right. So you talking about because we really here for that.
Yeah. We really.
I mean, we don't want to do
we
that.
don't want to do that,
we
but
will.
you know, here for that. You know, we just look like it. You know, we just look handsome and beautiful and everything, and carry ourselves a certain way. But
please don't mistake.
Don't mistake it. You know, ain't no tough guy, ain't no tough girl, or nothing like that. But the real is just the real.
Man, come on. That's now the sad part about that is so many people like that, and they be thinking it's a game, or they think it's funny, or they think that's cool, or man, look, let me get on this here real fast.
Right.
And it's just kind of like, for what? For what reason? Like, what are you getting out of that? Trying to be disrespectful to somebody? That's my thing.
But I think that's their way of gaining or trying to garner some attention to themselves, right? Because you know, it's just like a baby,
Right.
you know,
Crying, whining.
yeah, you know, our kids at times, you know, when we was kids at times, you know, just the garner or gaining some type of attention.
However we can.
However you can, negative, positive. You see what I'm saying? Negative, positive, negative, positive, negative.
Just
positive.
like they say, any kind of comments is good comments because they come in it. It can be positive, it can be negative.
I don't want the negative. I want the positive. You know, the negative could be okay. We could tear each other down.
Yeah.
But within that, the positive is we have to realize how to build each other up.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I think we just leave it at the tear down. We don't try to attempt to build back up.
Why you think that is though?
Generational talkness, if that's a word.
So would you think that go along with like the generational curses and like people not being aware of what they should and shouldn't do because they weren't taught?
They was taught, but not in the correct manner of teaching, right? I will get away. I don't really like to say generational curses. I just say, you know, it's generational taughtness because in order for something to be learned, it has to be passed down.
Okay.
Right. So if our greats was taught a certain way, they're gonna pass that down to their kids, then the kids, you know, on down the line.
So on and so on.
Yeah, so it's really not a curse. It's a taughtness. You know, if you was never taught financial literacy, how can you teach that to your kids? You know what I'm saying? If you was never taught discipline, how can you discipline your kids? You see what I'm saying? How can you discipline yourself? right? It's all in the mind frame of being taughtness, generational taughtness.
Yeah.
And then that goes along with friends. It goes along with mental health. It goes along with self-care. It goes along with all the subjects that we've been talking about, business, relaxation, vacations, however.
Yeah.
All that goes along with everything of self-care, mental health, friends, because we meet people. Um, some people say you can't be lovers and friends, in which I think that's bullshit because
Your lover should be your friend,
your
right?
best friend,
Yeah.
your ace boon coon.
You should only have to confide and speak to them. And I think that's where a lot of times the stuff get flip flopped
Yeah.
at and people end up getting divorced and all that because you wasn't friends first.
And see that's one of the things that killed my first marriage. We stopped being friends
Gotcha.
because all the time we was courting, dating, tripping out and everything, shit, running track, working out together, laughing, giggling, and doing the things we do. But it seemed like when we made the marriage step, it was, oh, we're married. We're
Right.
married. We're married. But I'm like, yeah, we married, we loving, but it has to have some friendship in that.
Right.
You
It
know,
got to.
this is a person whom you sleep with, right? This is
Right.
a person whom you exchange bodily fluids with,
Right.
on a daily. This is a person that you have to learn to sacrifice, give, and receive, and y'all doing that together.
Right.
Okay, hey, okay, you don't like lemonade, so nothing lemonly needs to be in your presence. You see what I'm saying? I don't like mayonnaise, so don't feed me nothing or give me to taste anything with mayonnaise in it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
If I don't like it, I don't eat
I
it.
don't like it because I put it in your face. I told you I don't
Not in
like
your
this.
face.
Yeah, I'm putting it in your face. So I used to throw plates away. If you had something on that plate that I didn't like and I told you I don't eat this,
Yeah.
I would politely get up from the table with that plate, go to the trash can, and dump that whole plate in the trash can.
Hey, the whole
The
plate.
whole plate. Because I have told you, right?
Yeah, I said this already.
I said this already, but you're still trying to feed it to me.
So do you feel like that's like a form of disrespect?
Yes, it is.
And I guess that's been my thing. Like even because I'm teaching kids on the high school level, and one thing I tell them, regardless of whatever curriculum we're learning for this course or whatever grade you in, you could be elementary school, middle school, high school. If you don't have respect for people, like it's just so many things that you're gonna lack in life.
Right.
Because that's something that you don't even have to pay for. That's
Man.
something that's a guarantee. Like being respectful to somebody, that should be a norm because you
Right.
want to be respected. You want somebody to have respect for you. You want somebody, to look out for you.
Right.
So why you don't do the same in return? But you want it, but you don't want to give it. And so, what you think about that?
They even with our friends, it's the reciprocal of everything, right?
Yeah.
You want to get back what you give out. You
Right.
want to reciprocate. You want to receive out. So all that tells me, and through experiencing everything, is be who you are or what you want to be to receive back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you bump off and be an asshole, shit, you gonna get some asshole energy back. Because what people fail to realize is we are energy.
Oh yeah.
And energy do transfers.
Yes.
So do you want to transfer the positive and receive the positive, or do you want to transfer the negative and receive the negative, in which people say is karma, is coming back to you. It's just your energy level.
Yeah, well, in the Bible it say what you put out you get back.
Right.
And so, and if you putting out something good, you get back tenfold, right?
Right.
And
Supposed
so,
to.
and
Supposed
right,
to. But
right.
yeah, within that is Yahweh know and Yahshua know your true intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So you could say and project that is this, but what is behind that? You see what I'm saying?
What's the motive?
What's the motive? What's the intention?
Is it a motive? And should we have a motive? So, and this, I guess, this is one thing that it's always kind of, I guess it's not puzzling, but it's a real thing that I have watched, and I have myself have been kind of like, but what is it really saying about the people? So you do business with somebody, we do business together, and some people say that you can't do business with people you're related to, and I don't believe that. I believe that if two people are not on the same page, regardless if they family or not, it's you can't do business with them. So why do you think they try to throw in that part that you can't do business with your family? And I always kind of thought about it because a lot of my family members are some of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of people that I would hang out with my family over probably any of my friends because my family is the shit. Like I just feel like
we are.
like,
We the
like
shit, man.
my friends, I love them, but
with
my
no
family
toilet
is the
paper or
shit.
baby wipes. You know what I'm talking about? It's just
It's like I like genuineness, and some people be like, man, well, sometimes my family just don't be with the plan, and I'm like, man, my family is the plan.
right.
So y'all, we talking about generational wealth. Generational wealth includes the people that are around you, people that you take care of, and they take care of you.
Right, but it goes back to how do your family or how are you perceived in your family, right? Okay, now if you've been around other family members and they've done shady business, right, it makes you not want to deal with them.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But if I have actually dealt with family in some different kinds of business and it turned out to be shady or fucked up or fucked off or misguided or miscommunicated, then I believe that's where that term come from.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I think all families should try to establish businesses and a family business together. I think all families should try to pool resources and different things in that, but that goes to family and friends.
Okay.
I don't want you having more than I have. I've been the big dog for such a time, right? Yeah. And now that I see you coming up, I don't want to do business with you because in our actuality, if you see me coming up and you already there, I have some new ventures and new mindset and freshness to bring to what we trying to
do. Yeah, because that's the whole point of collaboration, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so why we so quick to collaborate in one area but not the other? Like we want you to be consumers, but we don't want you to be the benefactor. We don't want you to be the one right there with us,
right,
in the mud, as they say, getting to it. Like why is that?
Friends is jealousy. The true nature of a person was spoken biblically.
Gotcha.
Cain killed Abel.
Now that's deep.
And they was brothers. And Abel was killed from Cain, not because of him,
yeah,
but because he brought God any type of sacrifice and God rejected it.
Oh, now that's,
you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He killed his brother and deflected his anger on his brother because God told him, your sacrifice is not worthy for me. But I'm gonna accept your brother's because your brother took his time to do whatever he needed to do to the vegetables and clean them up real good, wash them off, make the presentation beautiful, as he probably would wanted the presentation of God's blessing beautiful back to him. The reciprocation, right?
But that's big though, because that's why they say don't rush for stuff. Like don't be in a hurry. Let tomorrow worry about itself. Handle what you need to today and focus on today. And it's just we be saying these things, but we don't really live it. Like, or we'll read it, but we don't really live it. So it's kind of like, wow, like why is that?
Because it's a redundant mindset.
Yeah.
It's a redundant dead mindset.
Yeah.
So many times I've talked to religious people, believers, spiritual people, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call yourself, right? Do you actually believe what you're reading?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Are you believing what you're studying? Um, are you believing in actually what you're doing? Or are you just going through the motions?
Just doing something.
Right? Or are we really taking the time out to pick a true friend for us? Right? Or are we really taking the time out to be a true friend?
Yeah.
To be a true partner, a home girl, someone that when that phone ring, shit, if I got it, you got it. When you need me, I'm there. Let me finish this out, or we can start this off. You know, I got to run over here for a little bit. Let me run over here. Then if you're still going through this, then I'm coming back to help.
Man, because that's what you want them to do for you, right?
Right. And remember the list of songs I sent you for today? It was Tupac from Tupac Lives Now, when my homie called. It was Space Age Pimpin', MJG, 8 Ball, Friend or Foe, and one of my all-time classics to myself in Houston, Associates with Slim Thug, you know, J-Dog, and Zero. So within those 3 songs was many people in how the presentation of what kind of person you want me to be to you, right?
Man.
Tupac say, I'm down for the call, down for y'all if my homies call. You know what I'm saying? Associates, ain't no best friends, only associates.
Man, look, and I gotta say this shout out to my little baby Neville. So I was talking to Vel today, and she said, "Man, Mama, they be calling me their best friends, but I don't feel like that about them. I mean, they cool, they my friend, but they ain't my best friend." And I say, out of the mouth of babes, and
speaks the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And but I would always tell her that even when you were in school, like those are your classmates.
Right.
They might be nice to you, they may be cool, but at the end of the day, I mean, them kids is not for you. These kids don't know you. These kids don't know what's going on with your life. They don't care what's going on with your life. They just care about what you can do for them in that moment and how you can help them in that moment.
Right.
And the moment you can't, boom, they out of there. Or the moment they feel like you're not doing something that they would do or that they want to do, they out of there.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. I wish I had a cowbell in this motherfucker. Click, 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 click.
We might have to invest.
We got to invest in the cowbell. I'm going to be ringing the shit out that motherfucker, man. Oh, they said a lot right there. Yes. Okay, the question, okay, if you're my friend, it's a criteria, right? That I'm supposed to have, that you're supposed to have a friend. Now we know best friend is in a whole different realm, right?
You're my family. You ain't even really my friend. Yeah.
So the criteria for that
is through the roof.
Is it. And then you know what? I also dug a little bit and looked up some old scriptures about friends.
Come on.
So let me pull this up real quick. And,
come on, boys did their homework.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. It says, okay, the Bible has many verses about friendship, including the value of friendship, how to be a good friend, and what to look for in a friend. And I ain't even Google that. That just came up, right? But scripture says, Proverbs 17:17, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother or sister is born for adversity. Now, this verse suggests that true friends are faithful and their friendship is not based on things that will pass away. So that brings me to number one is this.
Come on.
Some people are around you, or some people call you friend or bestie for what you have.
Yeah.
And what they can attain from that.
Of course. That's been from the beginning of time.
Ring the bell again.
Look, but then sadly, that's how a lot of relationships, like you said, even in the marriage, like once you decide that you don't want to do this or you don't want to do that, then they mad at you, or you decide you want to do something else for you. Now you the bad guy.
Right.
Now you selfish because you want to self improve.
Right, self-improve, and they want to keep you where they met you, right? So that's another thing. Miss Fee, we trying to work it out. Miss Fee asks, are we on?
We are on. This ain't on here.
We on. YouTube. What's up? TikTok. KERBonline.com. Just Talk 6 to 7 on PM on Saturday evenings. Thank you for your time. Okay. Second scripture, right? Proverbs 19:20. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end, you will be counted amongst the wise. Okay, what that really saying is, I correct you, you correct me.
Okay.
And if I value your correction, it will be some change there.
Yeah.
If I don't value your correction, it won't
nothing.
be no change.
And then we ain't even saying overnight. Like, we don't expect you to change 5 things in one day. But I at least want to see that you touching on something other 5 things, and you know that you want to do something better, or you want to improve, or you want to treat me like I'm a part of whatever you're doing. You know, whatever the the reply was.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. How y'all say? Well, y'all. I'm speaking y'all. I'm saying women.
I knew this.
Right. Hey, friend. How you doing, friend? But as anything else, that term of friend we have
belittled it.
Belittled it and used it too loosely.
We done misused it. We done abused it. Man, we done made some shit up with it.
Ooh, keep going. Say it again. Ooh, say it again. Look, say it again.
Because what I done experienced is people that I've met recently have been more of value than the people I've been knowing my entire life.
Ooh, that's deep.
And for me, that was like, well, dang, because I know I do my best, as you said, to show people how to treat me, or I make sure that I'm doing unto others I want them doing to me. And so what I learned is sometimes we sit there and we be so big on treating people right, so we don't realize who's treating us wrong.
Ooh, man. And ooh, that was deep right there.
That was one of, and I can say that was one of my biggest shortcomings, because it's a gift and a curse. I am outgoing and understanding, but I don't feel like I should have to say certain things to you. I feel like if you claim you know me the way you do, I don't ride with that kind of shit. I don't like that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So why are you trying to play with me?
Don't play with me because you're playing with yourself.
You're playing with yourself.
See that right there? Look at them making me do that. Don't play with me because you're playing with yourself. You hear me, TikTok? You got me, YouTube. All right. Now, this is the last one. There's many other examples, but I'm going to put this one out here. In Ecclesiastics. I don't know if I said it right, but did I? I don't know. Hey, right, Ecclesiastics, all right. God tells us that there is value in earthly friendship, and that 2 people are better than one because they can help each other succeed. I'm gonna set that right there and let you marinate on that. Get that crack pot right there.
Look, for all them people that, girl, I'm gonna be single forever. All I need is me. I don't need nobody. I don't need no man. And that's a lie. Now, I will say, if you got to take care of your business, take care of your business. But at the same time, I mean, you most definitely need help. That's why God created that setup for us to have a man, if a man have a wife.
Delusional. Know what? I'm gonna bring that back. I got to bring that back because that's some good meat right there. In Ecclesiastics, God tells us that there is value in earthly friendship, and that 2 people are better than one because they can help each other succeed. I gotta do my dance again.
Do the dance.
You see that TikTok? All right, YouTube, you got it? See right there. See right there. Right there. Right there.
It's just life is just too hard to be going through unnecessary stuff.
Right. And
Like,
to say that you don't need anyone. We
yeah,
all need someone, especially a true friend.
a true friend. Yeah, for
Not
sure.
not a friend of jealousy.
Yeah.
Uh not a friend of hidden intentions, right?
Mm.
Uh y'all check that out, man. Bring it back. Tupacalypse now if my homies call, right? Run that back with Slim Thug, Zero, and J Dog Associates, right?
Right.
Run that back with Friend the Foe with MJG, 8 Ball, E40, Mr. Mike, Mac Mall. You see what I'm saying?
No, I do.
Bring them gospels back. That's what I'm gonna call that. Bring them gospels back because friendship is a necessity part of growth for a individual. Why do old folks die?
Ooh. So, well, you know they tell us because they get old, right? That's why they die. 'Cause they
Eh,
get
eh,
old.
eh.
Why do they die?
Because no one visits them on and being a friend.
Mm, mm,
Friendship is lost.
mm.
Human connectivity is
Man,
lost.
you just took it out of my mouth. I was so about to say it. We have to have human interaction.
Right.
We was made for that.
And that's what keeps them alive.
Yeah,
And that's what keeps them going. Now, when it's their time to go, it's their time to go.
for sure.
But don't stuff them in the nursing home and all this and forget about them.
Yeah.
We still have to spend time with our elders. You know, I dislike or hate with my two grandmas that I didn't spend as much time in their elder years when they was in the home like I should. You know, them was my friends. Irma Jean Vaz and Mildred Bernice Chambers. Those two women was my friend.
Man, and see, it's crazy that you said that because that's how I felt about my granddaddy. And people like, why you said that? I said, man, my grandfather was my best friend, Lawrence Bowser, R.I.P. That's my baby.
R.I.P. Lawrence.
Man, I used to talk to them, call that man at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You pick up.
And he already, and that was before call ID was there, but he knew. Ain't nobody else calling that late.
Hey, baby,
but
what you
real
was
nigga.
having, baby? Hey, baby, what's going on?
Because he's calling me Sister Red. So what's going on, Sister,
Sister
Red?
Red.
That's how he answered the phone. He was real fly. So
Yeah,
everything he said was real fly and catchy. He ain't gonna say nothing lame.
and that's our genetics. Fly, catchy, and ain't nothing lame about
Nothing
us.
lame. Talk about your mama, not us.
Right. Yeah. Step on a crack, break your mama back.
Dude.
Yeah. You can't walk and chew gum at the same
They're
time.
not.
Yeah. So I need to keep going. You either bend in the breeze or breaking the wind, aka Uncle Ken. What's happening?
Man, we gotta get up back on because he really surprised me. I said, look at him.
Yeah, Uncle know when to turn it on. He a visor. That's an original vibe.
I know, but it was just
it surprised you.
He did. No, Justin did too.
As a visor.
I was like, look at them trying to act right a little bit.
Just a little bit, not much.
They give us a whole lot, but they gave us enough.
They gave us
they
enough.
could act right.
Yeah, friendship, man. I am tired of this, and I've started making a move on this.
Yeah.
If we can't be each other benefits, I don't need you in my life.
I don't need you. Why are you here?
Like I say, the core men that I've talked to, and we go back and forth and check on each other, those are friends. Those are good partners on some grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out CC, my homegirl. Shout out CC. Man, CC, a real friend, true friend. Yeah, it's the point that if I'm gonna pick up that phone, yes, I need you to be in the same mindset to pick up that phone. I'm trying to tell you now. Now, if you can't do it, that's understood. But pick up that phone. Don't ghost me. Don't kick me to the side like the old Heisman pose. See that YouTube? Y'all see that TikTok? That's how you do when you don't want to be bothered. You can pick up the phone as my friend and say, man, I ain't got the time right now. I'm gonna hit you back. That's it. Or I'll call you back. You don't have to keep sending me the voicemail. Yeah. You don't got to leave me on read. You know what I'm saying? Respond back. That's being a friend. Because when you don't, like,
Okay, so you always want me to answer the phone when I call you, but you can't never answer the phone when I call you. That's not cool.
Nah, that's not at all.
And after all, you see that and you remember it, and it's like, well, dang. Or
I'm always picking up the phone for this.
anytime you need me to shoot you a little something here and there, and then it can never be reciprocated. And it's, to me, it's never about that, because I give genuinely and I give because I want to.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with you?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And then it got to make me think, what is it something I'm not doing as a friend to get you to where you need to be? Because we're supposed to be able to pour into one another. You know what I'm saying?
Individual choice, though.
Yeah.
Individual choice to grow and walk side by side in understand each other and where we coming from, right?
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm just not into that energy of checking on you all the time and you not checking on me. Yes. We done with that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
what the shirt say, y'all? What the shirt say?
Fuck love, fuck you.
Fuck love, fuck you, love you. You know what I'm saying? How, the determination on how you look at it.
It's perception.
It's your perception.
That's what I'm teaching my kids the last 2 weeks, is perception. How something seems. They may seem this way to you, but to me, this is fucked up. But to you, it's cool.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's only cool to you because you winning.
Right. That's it. Yeah. That's it right there. Or let's say last time we talked about a wreck. 5 people on that corner see the same wreck. Yeah. But the perception of conveying that wreck is gonna be 5 different things.
And why is that? Because it's plain to see, if this car is like broke up and windows been shattered, and this car don't have nothing going on, that means that this car had to hit it, right?
Right.
But what they say?
They say, yeah, man, I was sitting here, the red car ran through the light and hit the white car. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got the other dude. Oh, yes, that car was going about 5 miles an hour, and the red light turned from the yellow light quickly and hit the white car. And then you got 2 other people talking about, y'all see that cat? So what we doing? What we looking at? You understand? It's our perception. So another thing is, let me pull these lyrics up, right? These some dope lyrics, man. Classic lyrics. MJG and 8 Ball, man. When they dropped that, man, that was. Oh man, Friend or Foe was a classic. All right. The hook says, friend or foe, you just would never know. Yeah. Who can you trust in a world that's oh so cold? Player hating is everywhere I go. Come on. Friend or foe, you just would never know. Come on here. Woo. And guess what? That can be from family, co-workers, people who think they know you or think they got a line to you, or you know what I'm saying?
And so what do you think about people that it can be business, personal, however it go, but once they get their hooks in you, as they say, they feel like they got you. And so what you think about them people that come in through the back door, make you feel like they real but they fake?
Intentions. Intentions. They was never wanted to be your friend anyway. They saw something in you that they feel that they can gain or grab from you, and they burn out. You know what I'm saying? It's different when we have the same intentions and something happen and we lose connectivity, right? That's different. But for the person who's trying to come through the back door, front door, side door, and every door and cover everything and think they know to get what they need to get out of you, It's the intention.
But see, I don't know. They just always get me because why do you think people do that though? Like why would you if somebody has never did nothing wrong to you, had never messed over you in no kind of way, and you know this, and you know they come to you with all purity and genuineness in their heart, and you mess over them, like how do you even feel okay about this?
Some people accept it because they feel a need to be accepted.
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna repeat that. Some people, some of us, I ain't gonna say people, I'm gonna say some of us, humanity, right,
Okay.
accept that to be accepted.
Okay.
To feel like I'm in this, they want this, so I'm gonna give it to them because that's my way to show them that I am being accepted by that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I hope that wasn't confusing.
Say it again.
I'm gonna do something for you
Okay.
that you asked me to. I'm gonna fit to elaborate a little bit more. Go above and beyond,
Okay.
right? For you to accept that from me, because I feel accepted
Mm.
by you,
Okay.
right? But the other person is gonna give me that shit.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go and give me everything here. And what I say we had to
Run
watch,
it.
man. What I say last week we had to watch out for.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not the vampires that want your blood. Ha 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 ha.
Man,
But the vampires that want your energy.
the energy, man. I'm talking about why you think y'all walk around so drained and tired.
Energy
And
suckers.
it's just like you like, man, every time and you can pick it up though. You say, man, every time I'm around this person, I feel like this.
I'm
Or
drained.
every time I'm here, I feel like this, like, this is not a coincidence.
Mm-mm.
It's not a coincidence at all. Like at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself.
Right.
You have to protect yourself. And the moment you don't, it's going to show. It's going to show in everything that's going on with you because you have to live your life to the fullest. And that means all positive stuff, all negative stuff, like all of it play a factor in whatever you're trying to do in your life.
Cause if you accepting this and you downtrodden, ooh, that's another word, boy. Don't be downtrodden
Don't be
now.
downtrodden.
With Jeff Shelly would say when a nigga learn a new word, he be using it everywhere he
You
go,
got
right?
to.
So we're not gonna be downtrodden, right? We're not gonna be ran over, pushed down, stuffed in. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be smashed. You understand what I'm saying? We have to be vibrant in what we do and things around us, and the energy has to be vibrant. You know why? Because animals feel that, flowers feel that, your whole surrounding of environment feels energy. You see what I'm saying? We have energy, good energy all around us, and you know when you're in a good space
Oh yeah.
because it's mental, right? It's self-care. You know when you're in a bad space because what is mental and it's part of your self-care, right? So what are we doing as individuals to locate the possible energy that we need or to maintain and contain that positive high vibration from family, friends, and dealing with mental health and dealing with our self-care? What are we doing for, you see this? Self. What are we doing for, you see that right there? Self. What are we doing for, you see that right there, right there? Self.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? What are we doing? Because the bullshit has to stop.
It got to stop in order for you to move forward and have a prosperous life for sure.
Man.
Like the life we live, the life we chose is for real.
Excuse me, y'all. They say they go down the wrong tube, but we only got one esophagus. If you got two of them, let me know.
Then not, it's real.
Yeah, but the bullshit has to stop mainly because being a person of acceptance and want to be accepted, want to be a part of the crowd and all that, you would morph yourself into something that you're not
Just
to be a part of something that you really not supposed to be a part of.
You just You don't even belong there for real.
You don't belong. That's not your space. That's not your place.
Yeah.
That friend is not even supposed to be in your space that you call friend. That ain't your friend for real. Because you know what a friend would do? Scripture says a friend would lay their life down for you as you laid your life down for them.
Come on.
Right?
They'll put it out on the line.
They'll put it on the line just like you put it on the line for them. You understand?
And if somebody not, then what that mean?
They not for you. Tell them get their stanky booty ass on somewhere.
So what you think if you pour out your heart to somebody and you telling them your homeboy want to go somewhere because you say you took trips before, so
right.
They wanted you to go on the All Guys Vegas trip, right? And you tell them, hey man, right now I got so much stuff I need to be paying for. That can't be my focus.
Right.
Then they ask you the next week again.
Like, they're not listening.
Was last week the next week, and so then the week of, man, I just pay for you to go. You want to go?
That should have been said in the beginning. Once I said, you know what I'm going through. See, subjective listening.
Oh.
I was trying to think of that shit all week. We have subjective listening because this is what I do for my partner. All right, if we going somewhere or everybody want to go, okay, let's all chime in our situations of what's going on and see how we can help each other.
Right, because everybody got their own life, their wives, their kids, and
jobs and all that. So one could say, hey man, shit, somebody give me a plane ticket, I can get the room. I got points. See what I'm saying? It's a barter system. Teamwork. It's a teamwork, right? Hey, say man, I got 150 for such and such on their ticket. Oh man, I could put 50 with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To have the group together and go, because I done been there. And me and my partners done it. Yeah. You know, coming up in Greenspoint, with CIA, whoever didn't have a new T-shirt on or some new nothing from Payless or whatever. We put our chains together so they can go have a new T-shirt and put on some new nothing like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
So they be clean like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So the factorization of delusionals, right, has taken over the real consumption of the players.
And so what do you think about it is getting so
watered down?
Like for real.
Watered down.
Real. You took you already knew I was about to go with it.
No substance.
Name.
A lot of frenemies, right? Selfishness.
Yes.
But let me say this within that selfishness, because we talking about mental health and self-care. That's part of their shit.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's part of their self-care.
The work they haven't done.
Right. And that's what it is, man. Lack of real communication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always have a problem with this. Who is they?
Who are they?
Who are they? They said they who the fuck is they?
And why are we listening to them?
Yeah, and why is you coming back to me about them? Because if you was my friend or my partner or anything, you shut that down right there with they.
Yeah, with they. Because they ain't got nothing for us.
They ain't got shit. So you trying to come to me, run back to me and tell me is they. So what I'm gonna assume, which I don't do a lot of assuming, but on this topic, I'm gonna assume that you're running with they. And you is trying to get some acceptance from they.
Come on.
And you're trying to be respected in the falsehoodness of they.
And we ain't doing that.
And we're not doing that, because I would say this. Fuck they. You understand what I'm saying? Put a name on it. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like Jaylen Brown had a shirt.
Tell me who, they said such and such. Man, what are you talking about?
What's the source name?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jaylen Brown, NBA basketball player with the Celtics. I liked it that way. He came back against Stephen A. Smith. Name your source. Don't just say they or she saying this.
It was said.
It was said. Tell me the source name, right? Tell me that. Let's get A100 on that, right? Man, boy, girl.
Come on.
I can't even get it out, goddamn.
Come on, get it out.
Personal experience is a motherfucker, right?
Man, it's the realest thing.
Because in all actuality, I never believed in best friends, but I would call a couple of people out to say that they were a best friend to me.
Right.
But in the end,
saw some true colors, cousin.
how much of a friend were they to me, or for me to call best when you knew me, and know me, know of me, know my mannerisms, know how I get down, and start questioning me. So that means,
come on,
they didn't put their hooks in you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now you running with they and them and he and she.
S Chambers.
It's rough on you because you want to believe, that everybody that you done poured into, that the things that they said to you, that they meant it. You want to feel like, man, such and such want to do this to me. Man, they looking out for me. They care about what I'm going through.
Right.
Because they my friend.
They my friend.
They my friend.
They my friend.
And then you have to say, well, shoot. Well, what did they do when this happened? Or did they come around when it didn't benefit them? Or did they only come around when it benefits them? Like, so you have to, you have to wait. What to say? You gotta look at the balance.
Look at the balance of everything.
And see what's going on. Like, well, why did I sit there and give all my time and energy and resources to somebody that wasn't on the team? They really were. They was acting like they was on the team, and then they was trying to do just enough to make you feel like
they was a part of the team.
They was a part of it.
See that right there. If you're gonna be fraud, just gonna be fraud.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna be ass about it, just going on be ass about it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't pretend.
Don't pretend.
You ain't got to.
Cause you could just come to me and your assness about it and your fake and fraudness, and we'll deal with it like that.
Yeah. And say, man, I'm good on it. We good. I'm good.
But they want to be a part of your energy, right? A part of your space. And still, it's like a double spy.
Oh yeah. Double agent.
Sure. Double agent. You double agent me, man. I ain't going for the double agent shit, man. We can't go that either. You gonna be on this side or that side.
Pick a side.
Pick a side. Yeah, I'm drawing this line.
I'm gonna tell you every time pick a side because I'm telling you now, I'm on my side. So I don't know whose side you on. Right. But I'm on mine. I'm on mine. So
I pick my side.
You know what I'm saying?
But friends could just keep going on and on and on and on. But I've encountered two situations, right? With family, blood family on both sides of the visors and the chambers, right? That really changed my mindset about friends, though.
Okay.
Grandma Visor had a twin sister, who was poisoned by her best friend over a man.
Oh.
Right?
Don't tell me that.
True shit. True. My daddy was murdered by his best friend.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's terrible.
So those two things in my mind.
Yeah, it's a reality.
That's a reality. Yeah. That's truth. You know what I'm saying? And that shapes things like that shapes our mindset going forward about.
And then create the generational stuff as well.
Right.
So y'all, I love kid movies. Animation. Because it's not just kid movies. If you like animation, you like animation. So I ain't gonna put us in no box and judges. But I love me an animation movie, good one, because I feel like they still have the core of good storylines. Everything makes sense. You can learn from it.
Right.
And so I'm big on that. What can I take from this? What I saw. And that movie Coco, that is my shit. When I tell you I love me some Coco, the Hispanic heritage, it shows like how when the family passes, like you put these things out just so they can come back and you can get them these things and put it on on their tombstones, etc. And so I don't want to say the wrong thing because I'm big on not insulting the heritage. And even though, you know, um, I am part of this, I don't know it to that detail, and I don't want to mess it up. But
that's respect.
anyway, but at any rate, it's a amazing storyline. Shout out to Disney. Disney did this shit. I saw kind of like how they actually went out there and they saw like how they express and celebrate that holiday, and they tried to the T put all the decorations that would be involved in it. But long story short, it's a grandfather that the story is the core of, but they don't say that initially. And it shows that the grandmother cut him out of the picture. So it's the grandmother is deceased, but he was deceased before her.
Okay.
But it was always like, why she cut that picture? Who is this person that's not in the picture? And it was the grandfather. So the whole time he went off to be a singer, but he went off to be a singer and he actually did get famous, but the person he was singing with ended up killing him, poisoned his drink when they was out and about because he was going to go back home. He didn't want him to go back home because he was the songwriter.
Wow.
And so if anybody seen Coco, y'all know what I'm talking about. That is really my shit for real life. And so they the grandfather ended up, dying or what have you, and they felt like he just never came back. He left them. He didn't love the family. So they didn't want nobody to sing, nobody to make music. So everybody couldn't make music.
Wow.
And so the baby and that was the story it was about, he ended up wanted to play the guitar, and he was really good at it. But they didn't want him to do it. The grandmother, the mom, and all that, because he actually, because of the stuff that happened with the grandfather. And I was like, that is just crazy. And that's like you said, we do our best to stay from saying generational curses, but that's literally what it is.
Yeah, generation.
You allow something like that to mess up your family. You it's like a puzzle. You supposed to slide it over. And so it's almost like, it's a sad situation, but then out of nowhere the little boy ended up going to like one of the tombs or whatever and picking like a guitar that was in like the how like in Louisiana they have like the tombs that you can go in there, whatever. It's like that in Mexico, whatever it. And so he goes in there, he get the guitar off of there, but when he did it, like it was like a flower or something that's like the Spanish flower that they use out there, and it made him go to the life of the dead. And so he went there the whole time. He didn't know that was his grandfather the whole time though, because he never saw him. Because remember they cut the picture
off.
So because they cut the picture, he was disconnected. So he wasn't even able to follow back. And like how everybody else can go to their family, now that he couldn't do it because he was forgotten. And so it's a really good.
Yeah, y'all check out Coco, man. That sounds deep in the mud.
It really is. And so, and I love a good storyline. Like I love that. Like I love to know that it was a purpose to this picture. Like why are we doing this? It's just like artists. I love art. I love history. Like just seeing that people care that much about this information to share with other people. Like to me, that's always been big.
So as we download that information and everything, it's the disconnect of our family and what we do, right? That's why it's so important to know family members in some of their stories, right? Like I just put two on the table. Coco, I'm gonna check that out probably with the grandkids and shit and see what's happening.
It's good.
Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check that out probably sometime next week or something when I got them back. Papa Squirrel need a break.
Not a break. I hear you. Cause so did Mama Jess.
But yeah, this the deal, right? If you're gonna be a friend,
be one.
Be one. Right? If you just gonna fuck around,
it's your choice.
It's your choice.
You don't have to.
You trying to be a friend to someone, they come in full acceptance, right? But at the same time, me developing a friendship with you, don't take it wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Female male friendships, right?
Right.
I may just be
that's
just
deep.
checking on you.
Let's
Right?
talk about that.
Yeah. I may just be
let's
checking on you, or you may
that.
just be checking on me.
Mhm.
But don't take my checking up as I'm trying to get with you.
Right.
Right? That I'm trying to come on to you. You know, some people are genuine in it.
Mhm.
You know, out with what God gave us the spirit of discernment.
Discernment.
So you
Come
can
on here.
discern the spirit on how this individual is gonna be towards you,
Mhm.
right? And what you accept from that individual. But I do believe that male and female can be in friendship monogamy,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Without being physical.
Yes.
Let me say that again. Without being physical.
It's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
Yeah.
I have different homegirls that is my partner.
Yeah.
Right? That is my friend. We don't even not as so much we'll bump fists, right? Or the side hug.
Right.
It don't go no further than that. We don't talk about no sexual shit. We don't none of that. It's pure checking up on the person and the family.
Yeah.
But some people could get that misconstrued.
Mm-hmm.
Check your mind, state, and your intentions, man.
But I was just talking about that with my best friend. Shout out to my best friend.
Best friend, shout out.
So I have a male best friend that most definitely has been my best friend for years. I actually met him through one of my exes.
Okay.
And shout out to he know who he is. But anyway, so he, I met him through him, and it was just kind of like I guess I didn't really meet him through him, but it was kind of like the connection kind of
Right.
started because I was friends, with the guy I was with, and so we were just discussing like how it's important to still be able to pour into one another on a real level because when I had gotten married, because I got married once before he got married, and I just stopped talking to him period because I didn't need my husband at the time feeling like it was nothing
Right.
we was trying to do or anything like that, even though we had never done nothing. It's just still the perception. I didn't want that to look like nothing to my husband, so he would feel secure in what we had going on. And so then, when I got separated and divorced, and I let my best friend and I had to talk about it. He's like, "Man, that really wasn't cute. That wasn't fair because at the end of the day, I missed time with seeing the veil because
Right.
he
took it personal.
yeah, he did
Yeah.
because we was real friends and we're
Right.
still real friends now. And he's kind of like, we don't need to do that again. Like we
Right.
need to really just set the real boundaries with who we with so they can understand who we with, blah blah
Right.
blah. But then when he got married, I automatically did it just to keep it because
A100.
I know women and I
Right.
could tell she already didn't care for me
Right.
before they even got married.
Mm.
So it's one of them things like you do what you can to be respectful, but at the same time,
It's
I
not
never was disrespectful.
right.
So why am I trying to be respectful
Respectful, and
when
it's
I was
never
never
respected.
disrespectful? Yeah.
Right.
And it's kind of like one of those things that so now, we both in, relationship, and it's kind of one of those things like we both are very upfront with
Right.
our partners about
What's going on?
So it's kind of like you can have real like different sex best
Right.
friends and it's a real thing. Like why do people try to make this such a negative thing? Like why like I feel like it's a personal thing that they need to find within themselves.
Self.
But did you do something like that? And so now it's in your mind that the opposite sex can't be somebody's best friend. I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's I'm gonna do two things, right? I'm gonna say that to respond to that. Sexualization of the culture, right? Uh Male and female cannot be partners, buddies, real friends with no sexualness going on with that, right?
The nerve.
The nerves, right? Then let's say this about partners.
Right.
What I experienced in most of my relationships. You got female friends, you got female friends where you met them. You see
Right.
what it is. Well, I don't want you talking to them. But on the B side, you got male friends, right? but I'm not going off on you like you going off on me
Right.
about your male friend. If you say that's your partner,
Yeah.
that's okay. I'm gonna take it. That's your partner. But if some come up differently,
Yes.
then you lied to me because y'all was more than just monogamous friends with no sexual shit in it, right?
Yeah.
So the coin flipped two ways. You know, I'm speaking on me,
On me. Yeah.
AGDFEV.
Yeah.
I
So we
can
gotta
be
make it personal.
gotta make it personal. I can be friends with a female and nothing sexual has to happen.
Ever happen.
Ever happen. Because in my mind, this right here is when I tell you I am your partner, I'm your partner, I'm your friend, then that's what I am. Ain't no ulterior motives, right? Ain't no hidden intentions.
Come on.
Ain't none of that. It's straight 100, straight lace. I meet your boyfriend. I meet the husband. You know, I meet the family and everything.
Right.
And they,
Yeah.
now, what's up, my dude? How you
Yeah.
feeling? You
Because
feeling good?
I
How y'all
want you
doing?
to know that I'm not here for that.
Right. I ain't here for that.
And that's what people don't understand. Like, if somebody has been somebody's friend all these years, like, that's been my friend since 7th grade. So
Right.
at the end of the day, it was ample amount of time from 7th grade to now. If something, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
Some could have
like,
happened, some could have been said, but the respectness,
yeah,
that's a word. I'm gonna give me a shirt made that say if that's a word.
Come
you
on
know.
here. Come on, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Hashtag AGD.
Yeah.
I got you, baby. We can look it up.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up. Yeah, we're gonna see what's happening.
No, say what you said last week.
What's
Something about being low. Don't knock me.
Oh, we got to grow and don't keep nobody low. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, we gotta put that on the shirt.
We got a lot of shirts to make, man. We got a lot of shirts, a lot of hashtags, a lot of work to do. But that comes in with the friendship.
What's on that hat?
Original Clothing Dallas. What's up, J. Steve, man? I'm still rocking everything. When I hit the cleaners, I'm gonna get the shirts and the shorts out and everything. Original Clothing Dallas. How at J. Steve, man, on Instagram, and go and put y'all orders in, man. Tell them AGDFEV sent you, and I don't want nothing in return. Just support the brother.
So does he customize things?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this hat was customized.
You know, the people don't know that because, you know, we got other business owners on here, so they want to know.
Business owners, tap in with J. Steve via IG, Original Clothing Dallas. If you're in Dallas with him, connect with him, man. The boy hot. The boy got bars. The boy got music. The boy is, well, let me say this, and not the boy, the man is a good father.
Yeah.
First of all, and a good friend. But we're supporting him. And when you do Original Clothing Dallas, I had to say it again.
Yeah.
Contact J. Steve, man, IG, man. Go and look him up, man. Clothing line live and fresh. So,
I love that.
Yeah, the bucket hats, you know, he laced me up. I went to spend some time with him, put everything in bags for me, hand deliver it to me, you know what I'm saying? Anything I want or need, just you shoot you got to pay to play.
Got to.
Support to support.
Nothing is for free. And so y'all stop trying to get people to give y'all a discount.
Right.
I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it as an entrepreneur myself that sells products and gives services. Nobody gets into business to not get paid for their business. You know, it's of course you do things because you're providing a service, you're trying to help people, trying to do things, you know, the right way. But at the end of the day, don't think because I've known you for how many years, or don't think because you're my family member that I'm supposed to not charge you for all of my hard work and my energy and my products that I put in work to provide for others.
Right.
Because you're others at this point.
And then not only that, how y'all out there doing being a brand hoe? You know, my Louis Vuitton, my Gucci, my Fendi, my Amiri, my Michael Kors.
With no problem.
No problem at all. Y'all, this Birkin costs 40 racks. Well, put 40 racks into a black business. Right? Come on with it, man. People be tripping with your sales, man. Tripping with they sales. You know what I'm saying? Support on the support. Y'all go support a motherfucker who do not like you, who done told you they don't like niggas buying their shit. and
Yep.
you still give
Still
them
gonna
thousands
buy
and thousands and millions of dollars,
millions of dollars
and they don't want to fuck with you.
at all.
That's personal right there. Support the businessman that you can touch and that's gonna work with it and that's gonna show you love and you know them by their motherfucking first name or their IG handle.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, TikTok, YouTube. Don't get me started, goddamn it.
Okay, Stitch. Not the more to come back.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Get over here, goddamn. Let me give you the 5 fingers of death. Shit. But it just irks me
No,
in that part of business that if you want to make it black and white, we can make it black and white.
Yeah.
We can make it green and gold. We
Yeah.
can make it yellow and blue. We can make it with all that. But when it comes to supporting us, we spend the most money around this motherfucker.
Yeah. So I was a part of a business class, and it
Okay.
was shout out to U of H. It was at the main campus U of H, and that program is called
Go
Sure.
Cougs. Go
It's
Cougs.
called Sure. And
Sure.
so Sure helps you with stabilizing your business as a whole.
Okay.
It shows you the basics of what you're supposed to be able to do for your business. And I got the binders, y'all. I have all of the uploads. I have all of the the charts that just gave me that information of how to scale my business,
Right.
how how to find your people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because it's people that you're supposed to have as your clients. It's
Right.
people you're supposed to have as your customers. You need to find those people. If you catering to people and you cook barbecue,
Right.
but then you trying to cater to people that are vegetarians, they don't match.
Mhm.
You have to be able to find your people and provide those things to them at a professional level every time.
Every time.
Every time.
A professional level every time. Ain't no slacking, man.
I ain't no slack.
No slacking. Look, you look what? Let me tell you something, man. Quit bullshitting, man,
With
and
yourself.
get on your with yourself and get on your pivot, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is within your mental health, the structure of your self-care, your friends, your family, your business, and everything. It is effective to humanity of community.
Yeah.
Right? Inspiration of humanity and community. With everything that's being so selfish, propaganda, pushing other agendas, and all that. United we stand, divided we fall, sure.
Yes. Yeah.
But we united we stand, united we can fall.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Do I need
because in slavery times, everybody was slaves.
Everybody was slaves.
It took a person to get out there and say, "We're not doing this
We
no
ain't
more."
doing this no more. We gonna stand up. One person can change millions of lives.
Millions of lives.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's a trickle down effect.
Yeah.
So we have to. That's why I say sponsorships, because I believe in who I support, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just.
Don't you have some stuff coming up soon?
Yeah.
Come on.
Look out for next month, the official drop of Busted Nuts podcast.
Woo, woo, woo.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Have you busted your nut lately?
I love that. It's something about when you say that. You got to get that on the shirt.
Yeah, I need the shirt.
I need a hat.
We need a hat and a shirt.
Right,
yeah,
sure.
How the tops and all that.
All
need to put that on ass cheeks and everything.
Cheeks.
Because have you busted your nut lately?
Right.
And it's not BUSTED, it's BUZZTD.
Come on here.
You know what I'm saying?
And what are you on?
I'm going to be on all platforms as my cousin Jess is. And you're going to find me everywhere on TikTok, YouTube,
right.
KERB. I'm about to make that call.
Get on here.
Get on here. Like, you're going to find me everywhere because everybody needs to bust a nut. And it's not just sexual.
Nope.
You understand what I'm saying? You can bust your nuts to your car driving down the street. You can have a headache in your busted nut, right?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You could bust your nuts in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You could bust your nuts in your eardrums. You know, you could bust your nuts. Your heart might want to. Busted nuts is a universal term of Galactica.
Come on here.
You know what I'm saying? Because we going through galaxies with this
Come
shit.
on here.
Even if the aliens come down, I'm gonna ask them, "Hey, you busted your nut lately? Yeah.
How can I help you?
Yeah, bust your nut spacefully. You see that? Look at that, spacefully. Ha ha.
I can't see.
Yeah, because we in Space City, baby.
Come on here.
NASA, what's happening?
Let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, busted nuts coming soon. Trying to formulate a mentorship program right now. Right now, I'm just doing everything rogue, and what I mean rogue is when a partner call and needs some, I'm there to help.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But AGDFEV is a brand. It's not just a person or a name. I am a brand. I am a brand for the real shit. How you move and how you deal and how you communicate in your community of humanity, the humanity of community, right? Like my cousin Jess right here. Special results by Jess. You understand what I'm saying? With your hair follicles and all that get together, because your self-care is very important to your mental space, right?
Because when you look good, you feel
good. Okay, I'm gonna ask the people this.
Come on.
How do you feel, women first, with a fresh hairdo?
Man, I'm
makeup
talking about
done, nails done, feet done, new bra on. New panties
come
if
on,
you wear.
New bra.
Yeah.
Come on, new bra.
New bra.
But that new bra changed your life.
I know, I done seen it. Say it again. Say it again. I done seen it. You know what I'm saying? That newness, right?
Yeah.
For the men. Fresh haircut. Go ahead. Come on. You walking with me. See, okay, we tapping into Busting Us podcast a little bit right now. You know what I'm talking about?
No, so when you said the newness, so my mama used to always call me Nunu, you know, with Laura London from ATL.
Got the
it's like because I like the new shit.
Yeah, it's the new shit. You know what I'm saying? A man, like, okay, I'm gonna put myself for example.
Come on, make it personal.
I'm making it personal. When I got a fresh locks freshly done.
Come on here, because they lonely.
See, y'all can't see it right there, but look at that.
He got them locked down. He got the locks locked down.
You see that right there? Pow! You know what I'm saying? So when my locks done fresh, I got the fresh shaven edge up. You know what I'm saying?
And he stay fresh.
Ooh, look at what you want to talk about that? And I go home, take a good shower. I can put on some new socks.
Come on.
New drawers.
Because you got to be clean.
Got to be clean. New t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Breaking shit out the pack, tearing seals out.
What's that say? Rip me out the plastic.
Breaking my... Hey, you know what it is, goddamn. And I'm feeling good. And guess what?
What?
I don't even have to have a pocket full of money.
Come on here.
To feel that good.
Come on here.
To get dressed, real life.
Rich is a state of mind.
Mine is inside you.
It's inside you. You either have it or you don't.
Man, what they say, it got to be in you, not on you.
Come on here. Come on here. Because I can't tell you how many times, because Jess is most definitely frugal, and I most definitely want all of the discounts available. Wherever I can find a discount, that's where I'm going. Okay. And so I'm gonna go there if it's a discount involved. But I'm not a big shopper, and I shop with purpose. Everything I do is purposeful. If I go to the store, I have to go get this for this reason, and I know why I'm there. I'm not looking too many places. I'm not doing all that. I know where I can go for this discount. I'm gonna go there and I'm get what I need. Right. But it's so many people, and I'm talking about these them brand people, and nothing against everybody that loves the brands, because I don't have nothing against it. I just don't feel like I want to be going through all that with these people. Right. So they'll tell me, "Oh man, that dress is amazing. Where did you get that dress from?" Blah 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 blah. And then they be looking at me crazy when I say Ross for $5. Baby, because what I'm not gonna do. I mean, I run a business. I have a podcast. I have children. I got bills to pay. But I'm not paying absurd amounts for stuff. Clothes. When I'm gonna put it on and might not be able to find it later, like all of these things. Right. Like, no, this is something I'm in. And my dad would always say something, and I thought that was crazy. He said, "I make this look good."
Bam, say that again.
I make this look good. It's me. It's not this dress. It's I. Come on
here. How that old player came on Instagram doing?
Man, it's so it's a real thing because if my grandmother, she said something trying to be shady one day, but I took it as a compliment. Mm-hmm. She said, "Baby, if you don't think it, nobody will." Cause I'm gonna turn lemons into lemonade always. Man, we gonna. I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna put a shot in my lemonade.
That's what it is. And guess what? We're gonna make apples and make it an apple cider, and we don't hit that weight.
Can we make an apple pie?
Make a pie that motherfucker. And guess what? We're gonna grab some ice cream, some vanilla, and push it on there.
Come on here.
Like,
quit playing.
Quit playing, man.
Oh, I made this better than six cake. Matter of fact, I gotta let you taste it.
I need to taste
y'all. If y'all have never had a better than six cake, let me tell you. So I'm good with my hands. So it's nothing. It's not too many things that I cannot make because I make all of my products with these hands. So I make scalp and hair treatment, beard treatment, my soaps, my shampoo, my conditioners, and my wonderful body butters. So
and that soap. If you are not on impressive results by just handmade body soap, you are missing out
on life.
On life. Refreshiveness. Good things that's in it for the skin, man. Yeah. It actually works.
Ain't that crazy? It works.
It works. So what I do, I hear Kim Folk, I say, Kim Folk, I need about to borrow that soap. You know what I'm talking about? Got to borrow the soap. Didn't know what it was. I'm just trying to support, right?
Yeah.
But when I put it, it activated it when I was in the shower, and then it activated back on me. And I got out the shower and I say, woo! Like Morton say, oh, woo, 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 woo. I found some. Okay. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Hey, that soap is what it is,
man. So, and I'm really trying to just, stay in my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing so many things. I love doing my Just Marketing and Mimosas.
Hey.
Shout out to all my people that have supported me with that.
Shout
love
out.
You guys. Thank y'all.
Shout out.
But moving forward, that will not be my focal point. I will most definitely start doing that quarterly. And so I will be doing a big thing for September because it's Virgo season. First of all, it's September 15th. So that is my birthday money. So I'm most definitely going to turn up for September 15th, but as well as that will be the anniversary of Just Marketing and Mimosas.
And we will have tickets available, and your rental sounds will be provided by Positive Sounds. We will have a stage. We will have live performances. Yes. We will have food available.
Yeah.
And we want y'all to come out and celebrate a good time. And we may have a raffle.
We may
have a raffle. And then it'll be a pleasure for us to see y'all face to face and see who's supporting us as we support.
Look, y'all, and this is the first time that it will be a free event. It's my birthday, but this will be a free event. The tickets are to show that I have a head count because I have to have food. I have to have enough mimosas flowing.
Right.
And so if you guys do not tap in and do get y'all ticket on Eventbrite, then I don't know who's coming. So don't be trying to come in and slide in at the end because then that's going to be a
miss
conversation.
Because we'd be on that commercial. What they talking about? Free.
That.
Free. Free.
Talk about now the rest of them, y'all. I love y'all, but I don't know if the rest will be free. But this is most definitely. I'm being very transparent. I'm being very vulnerable because I am so excited that you guys have supported me all this time throughout this year, a whole year, y'all.
We're gonna get our warriors on.
I'm talking about y'all. You have no idea how much energy and time I have poured into this, how my supporters have poured into this, helping me with these things. So it has been very eventful being able to bring people together because we think when we hear a network event that you have to have a business. You don't have to have business to network. You have to want to meet like-minded people. That is what networking is for.
And come in to get information to learn how to run a business or networking or connectivity to individuals who already have something going on, and if they want to provide some mentorship, to you, then speak on that.
I have had people come to my network event, y'all, not even thinking about having a business. Then after they hear other entrepreneurs' story, or they hear that somebody else didn't have to do sales to have a business, because there's so many ways to have a business.
Right.
You do not have to be doing door to door. You do not have to have a store online. You do not have to go to ask these people these things. You can most definitely just be a part of a corporation and have some money that you get from the corporation.
And that's investing. You know what I'm saying? Investing in someone's vision that you see their vision.
Yeah.
Y'all see the vision together, because in scripture, y'all said, how can two walk together unless they be what? Agreed.
Come on here.
Equally yoked. Equally yoked. And that goes beyond marriage. That goes into friendship. Aha. That goes into self-care.
Yeah.
Aha.
Come on.
And that goes into mental stability of mental health.
And that's a real thing. And if you're not mentally stable for yourself, there's no way at all you can be mentally stable for somebody else. Right. So y'all stop talking about y'all looking for your husband, because your husband is supposed to be looking for you. You're not supposed to be looking for him.
Say he who finds a wife finds a good thing.
They gotta find you.
They gotta find you, and you have to be prepared and ready to accept the invitation to be a wife.
Yeah.
Proverbs 31. Read the whole chapter. You'll get it.
They just reading the points.
They're just reading the points that benefit them. No, read the whole thing. That's gonna be part of your mental health, part of your self-care.
Come on.
Because when that man comes, you have to be ready.
You gotta be ready.
We have to be ready for that.
You gotta be ready and stay ready. You gotta stay ready to be ready, because.
And guess how the game go? You choose to be chosen.
Oh, no, that's real. Because at a point, I did not choose to be chosen. I most definitely came out very unapproachable intentionally. And so, but I learned that was a good thing for me, because I don't want to be making nobody feel like I'm ready to be with them, and I'm not.
Right.
And I feel like that's not fair. But I had guys getting mad at me because I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. They didn't feel like I'm crazy.
Because the thing with us is we will try to force you, right?
Man,
and we try to force
they tried to bully me into a relationship.
Don't fall for it. Because guess what? We want our people to grow. And not keep nobody low.
Look, go tell me, well, if we was together, sir. Wait a minute.
The shit play out the same. So we want us to grow and keep nobody low.
Okay.
We want to be chosen to be chosen. You know what I'm saying? You choose to be chosen. You understand? Because the man can choose you. And then you have a mindset of right to choose back.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's the game for the game of the grain. You understand what I'm saying?
The grind continues. Steady grind.
Yes, we got to stay on it, man, because I'm just tired of seeing us, and I'm not just saying black, white, I'm talking about humanity, just in business folk, and just cut ourselves short, right? You know what I'm saying? Settling for, you don't have to settle.
Don't have to.
Man, go all out. You know what I'm saying? Do your motherfucking thing.
Talk about why not you?
Why not you? Why not me?
Yeah.
Why not you?
Yeah.
See, why
not us?
Why not us? You understand what I'm saying? We didn't know how dynamic our energy and partnership would be in as kinfolks until we tried it out.
Man, look, so we are literally real blood relatives. And I literally did not meet this man till this is like 3 years ago that I saw you in person. But I heard your name my whole life.
We met when you was younger.
I'm saying me.
You okay?
Me know that I met you.
3 years.
I knew you 3 years ago. So, but you will always know me because he's older than me, and he don't even look older than me. He really look like we're the same age, low key. I don't appreciate that. He just look good.
Blame it on your soap, right?
He just look good.
Blame it on your soap. Blame it on them hands.
Look, he said he just look good.
Just look good. See that? Put that J. Look good on it.
But on a serious note, you never know until you try. You know what I'm saying? And you can't grow without trying new things. And that's what I learned. Because I wasn't thinking about ever getting in a relationship until I was through with the things I felt like I wanted to accomplish personally. But God had different plans. And I met somebody in a safe setting, in a healthy setting, and blossom into something real. So it's kind of like, do you feel like sometimes we can block our blessings?
Yeah, we do.
You
We
know,
block our own blessings. No friend, no family, no nothing, because the mindset, we're not open-minded to positiveness. You know what I'm saying?
And everything starts in the mind.
Mental health. Mental health. And that mental health provides what? Self-care, right? That's our topic with friends, right?
Come on.
With friends, right? You know. But we do shortstop ourselves. We do block our own blessings because of our mindset. And know what it starts. It either starts in the mind, and it's also with our tongue.
Ooh, because it's powerful.
It's powerful.
We speak those things in our life and not even realize.
Right. Because then, okay, we can bring it back to scripture now. You know, I got to put that in there.
Put it in there.
In Genesis, when God said, "Let there be light," it was
light.
Let the water be. Let it be. Let the fire of the air. We didn't even know what a fire was, and it was. And
what your heart beating for? Breathe.
Breathe. His breath in you. Man made from dirt.
Come on here.
Right.
Oh, look. And then, so women be killing me. And I say women because I'm not going to say that I'm the best woman in the world. But I do know for a fact that I'm different.
Right.
I'm elite.
Right.
And it's not many women that are like me.
At all.
It's been so many conversations I've had with other women that's my age and older, and I'm just kind of listening to them, and they sound very foolish. You know, very foolish.
Very unrealistic.
Unrealistic, very delusional.
Very delusional. Because that's the delusional woman time. Now, y'all talking about the soft guy and shit, but ain't nobody talking about the delusional woman, goddamn.
Because so, and this is my thing. I stayed single for so long after my divorce because I saw that I had lost myself in that marriage. And I felt like I was supposed to just do everything he said because I'm supposed to be submissive, you know? But I didn't realize that submissiveness did not mean that I no longer am myself.
Right.
But, you know, we read the Bible and we go to church, but we have to get our own understanding. And you have to. And just because you said this way, that's not for me. That don't mean that's for me. You may have to do that because you have no self-control. But I don't have to do that. Right. When I'm with somebody, I'm with someone, and I'm very submissive, and I'm very faithful, and I'm very understanding of that person. Like, some people tell me, man, you too cool to be somebody's wife. How am I too cool to be somebody's wife? Because I'm not gonna be calling you and harassing you.
Right.
Like, because I'm not gonna be bitching and moaning and complaining. Like, I don't want to have to do that. Like, this is my thing. I feel like we all grown. Right. You gonna do something if I ask you not to do it or not. Right. We all grown. So I have to be able to trust you enough as a person to not judge you, because that's what we're doing at the end of the day.
Is judging.
Like, you can't be calling somebody talking about, oh, you such and such. Oh, I guess you out. Oh, I guess you this. I mean, how about, hey, baby, how you doing? What's going on?
Yeah. How's your day?
How was your day?
Good? You hungry?
I thought, right, yeah. Did you eat?
You know what I'm saying? It's a happy hour at motherfucking Taco Bell, and they doing slushies.
No, it's so. And then I learned that people be so big on, oh, he got to do this. He better do that. He better
got to make these figures.
And that's the thing. But my thing is, do you?
Right. Can you do?
Can you do these things you're requesting?
Can you do that yourself? What you requesting of me?
Right.
Because one of my big things was a woman can ask me a question. I say, have you asked yourself?
Right.
And you ask yourself that same question before you trying to see what I think about.
Right.
And then let me say this about being submissive. Submissiveness is not, oh, king or thou, I do anything you say. That's not submissive.
Yes, a master.
Yes, a master. That's not submissive. Submissive is a compromise between two strong individuals that say, I'm going to give a little of my strength and take a little bit of your weakness.
Yeah.
And we're going to, where you strong at it, I'll be, where you weak at, I'll be strong. And where they weak at, you be strong. Right. That's submissive.
And then sometimes we both may be struggling.
Right.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
And we shouldn't be feeling like we're failing because we in a struggle in a moment. Right. And so,
and it's not financial.
It's not financial. It could be emotional. It could be socially. Because,
say, baby,
man, look,
this damn corn on my toe, baby. I know you got a corn on your foot, so let's lay this way.
Right.
And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna file your
I'ma
coin,
have to.
and you gonna file my coin. You know what I'm saying? We gonna dot each other feet up. You see what I'm saying? Cause your coin hurt like I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know my coin hurt.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? That's the work. That's the work it out. Because once again, we want to help each other grow.
We do.
And not keep nobody
that's
low.
It. Not keep nobody low. Y'all, I love y'all. And we appreciate y'all for rocking with us this far. For those of you that are still on here all this time, thank you. We love you. YouTube, y'all know how we get down. TikTok, this is our second time live with y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for all the things you are doing. We can't wait to
we sorry for the
KRB
technical difficulties on getting started.
It's been real.
It's real. It's a real thing. But see, an example of pushing forward, right? Mental health, self-care, friends. Check your friends.
And how many of us have them?
And how many of us have them? But most of all, check yourself. I am co-host.
Yes.
AGDFEV, the brand. Look out for Busting Nuts podcast coming soon.
Yeah.
And guess what? Have you busted your nut lately?
Have you?
And this is the beautiful imperialist
Jess. And JessTalks. And I love you guys. Thank you for the time again. And we'll see you next Saturday. It's Jess and JessTalks, the personal by Jess. Tap in for your hair and skincare needs, because when you look good, you feel good.
Say it, girl. Oh! Say it. It's the real deal.